So here's the thing. Here's a story you've probably heard plenty of times by now. In 2004, a young film student by the name of James Rolfe made a video where he angrily reviewed Castlevania II: Simon's Quest.
Why did they think that that would be a good idea and interrupt the gameplay? Did they think it would be more realistic? I mean, in real life, I don't have to stop in my tracks when the sun sets and a fucking box doesn't pop up in the air.
While originally not wanting to continue with the series after a second video on Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, James's friend, Mike Matei, ended up convincing him to continue the series. And thus, the Angry Nintendo Nerd, soon renamed the Angry Video Game Nerd, was born. A series which follows the titular nerd as he plays through old video games and complains about them with, let's say, colorful commentary.
God, this game's fucking brutal. It doesn't even make any sense. Come on, you piece of shit. Fuck!
Flash forward to nowadays, and James' series is not only considered a pillar of internet culture, but also heavily shaped what it means to be a content creator. While obviously there were other popular YouTubers at the time, James really created a ripple effect with his character. I mean, no exaggeration when I say that basically everyone on YouTube that you see doing movie reviews or game reviews is in some way a splintered off evolution of either AVGN or one of his copycats. Yes, of course there were copycats. Anything this big and influential would of course have copycats. Some took the general idea of what the AVGN was and twisted it to be their own thing. The Nostalgia Critic was AVGN, but with movies. The Happy Video Game Nerd was AVGN, but he reviewed good games. The Irate Gamer was AVGN. Yeah, while some people put their own spin on things, other people just did what he did again. The Irate Gamer being arguably the most blatant and, frustratingly, especially at the time, the most successful. He literally copied James word for word, and the only reason why it worked out for him is because websites like YouTube saw him as a cleaner alternative to AVGN that they were more comfortable with pushing. The Angry Video Game Nerd shit on games and shoved them up the Joker's ass on camera. Irate Gamer did this.
What a piece of cowabunga shit!
Which one makes more sense to work with from a business perspective? Now, while Irate Gamer is the most well-known copycat, I wouldn't say he's the most infamous. Plagiarism is a crime, yes, but more in a philosophical, moral sense. What about real crime? Like, actual criminal offenses perpetrated by a man solely because of a wacky string of improbable events, starting with him deciding to rip off the Angry Video Game Nerd. Like a domino effect of truly hysterical proportions. Strap in and strap on, ladies and gents, because I have a doozy of a story here for you today. It's got passion, crime, impersonation, dinosaur toys, all centered around one man, nay, a gamer with a bad attitude. This is the story of the game, what was his name? The Game Dude, real name Alexander Badir, began uploading videos to YouTube in July of 2008, under the alias The Annoyed Gaming Geek, though he would eventually change that name due to being too close to Angry Video Game Nerd. We know this because of an archived forum thread where he links to his YouTube channel, Alexander4488. Buddy, you gotta be careful with those numbers. You replace one of those 4s with a 1, and you are sending a completely different message. His first video was a review of Sonic 06, and yes, this guy just ripped off AVGN style wholesale, playing through a bad video game and complaining about it with his own unique brand of colorful commentary.
Look at Barbie. What a scary bitch.
Once Upon a Dream. Huh, that's original. What a great book.
You've only read 4 words, you dumb bitch.
His main difference was that he was bad at it. Look, say what you will about Irate Gamer, and you can say a lot, but Chris Boers had some level of on-screen charisma, at least equal to what was expected at the time. While he might not have been funny, he at least knew how to structure a joke.
I mean, where did all these bees come from? Back to the Future Part 0? Marty versus the bees? I don't think so.
He knew how to present himself, how to talk to a camera. He had a decent amount of technical know-how. Nowadays, any dumbass with a phone and a computer can boot up DaVinci Resolve and just whip something up, but at the time, having a little pixel dude stand next to you and talk to you was fucking mind-blowing in a YouTube video. Meanwhile, I'm just here talking with my good friend Michael Rat, isn't that right?
Yes, hello, it is me.
Look, my point here isn't to defend the irate gamer or anything like that. He was a ripoff, he did some dumb shit, he deserved his criticism. My point is that he at least had what it took to be successful on YouTube. The game dude didn't. He's awkward on camera. His editing, even for the time, was just barely average, and his writing is interesting. His rage moments just didn't have the same flow as James Rolfe, who really had talent for writing together creative curses.
Shredders my ass and splinters my balls. This game is an inside-out asshole regurgitating putrid anal fecal matter. I'd rather fucking yank all the hairs out of my scrotum. I'd rather drink diarrhea vomited out of a buffalo's anus. It sucking fucks, it fucking sucks, it fucking blows, it's a piece of shit, and I don't like it.
The game dudes are a lot more awkward and just don't roll off the tongue as well, and that goes the same for all of his writing. He just speaks in a very awkward way. Though I will admit his odd writing style did lead to some unintentionally quotable moments.
These games, I mean, playing them makes me feel like I should be doing something so much better with my time, like running into a forest and grabbing beavers to file down their teeth to save trees. Conkers still rocks, but I concur, and I will conquer. This is only a one-player game, but that's good, cause who would want to play this piece of shit with you? Is he doing what I think he's doing? I don't believe it. He is! Diddy Kong's bothering Mario, bastard! This is just a fuck platypus.
I will forever have I concur, conquer must be conquered in my head, and I've genuinely started to use the phrase this is a fuck platypus to describe something that is really funny and also really fucked up. So yes, despite what I'll charitably call his best efforts, the game dude just didn't have the chops to be successful. So why was he? Now, the game dude was not massively successful. He wasn't getting millions of views a video. Hell, he wasn't even getting hundreds of thousands. Looking at his archives, he seemed to generally have around 10 to 15k views a video. And that's nothing to scoff at, especially at the time. But even when he was getting these views, basically all of the comments were people calling him shit and saying he was a big ripoff of AVGN, so why was he getting so popular? Relatively popular. It's simple. He did the bare minimum. You have to remember this. YouTube was an entirely different beast back in the day. Most videos had little to no editing at all. It's like I said with the irate gamer. The bar was so low at the time that having editing at all was a way to stand out from the crowd. Also, there are a lot of people out there, especially children, who just want more of what they already have. So if you're hankering for an angry review, and AVGN hasn't uploaded, and Spoony hasn't uploaded, and irate gamer's off reviewing cereal or some dumb shit, then I guess the game dude will have to do. Look, let me put it to you like this. If AVGN was Coca-Cola, and irate gamer was Diet Coke, then the game dude was Walmart Great Value Dr. Thunder Diet Calorie-Free Cola Soda. The last possible option before you're just slurping up dumpster water.
And this right here is my PlayStation 3. And this is what I like to call the Nintendo shit cube.
But let me tell you, buddy, sometimes I love me some dumpster water. Now, if that was just the whole video, this guy ripped off AVGN, the end, that would be a shit story. Luckily, this guy had a lot more going on. For starters, people didn't just hate him for ripping people off, but also for how he conducted himself online. For one, he would constantly self-promote by spam commenting under other people's videos. Most prominently, and I keep bringing them up in this video, Irate Gamer and AVGN. You've seen the angry video game nerd. You've seen the Irate Gamer. You've seen the Nostalgia Critic. Now meet the Game Dude. I am the Game Dude. Watch me now. You've seen the angry video game nerd. You've seen the Irate Gamer. Now meet the Game Dude. I am the Game Dude. Watch me now. And it's another one that just says the same thing right beneath it. Oh, this one's just fucking sad. Oh, no. Alright, in a long comment chain where it's just him replying to himself. Wow, have you guys seen the Game Dude? Damn, he's fucking awesome. Watch his hilarious video game reviews. I just watched the Game Dude. His jokes are so funny. Ha, ha, ha. I know, especially the Sonic the Hedgehog review. I couldn't stop laughing. He should have over 1 million subscribers by now. I so agree. Hey, who is the Game Dude anyways? I am the Game Dude, of course. Click on my channel and watch my videos, which are so funny. Why are they so fucking funny? It doesn't make any sense. I've been losing sleep over it. They're that funny. Too funny. You will die of laughter. Watch me now! Look, I don't normally ask people to do stuff like this, but I am begging you, right now, pause the video and post this exact comment in the comment section, because I think it would be really funny if the comments of this video are just a sea of this. Back to his story, like I said, he would just spam these over and over and over in the comment sections of basically all of their videos, to the point where Irate Gamer ended up just straight up blocking him from the channel. Now, while this was obnoxious, it's only a drop in the bucket compared to what he would do with his videos. See, Game Dude had a very strict rule when it came to his videos. No bad reviews. Back in the day, instead of the thumbs up, thumbs down system that they have now, YouTube had a 5-star rating system. And if he got a low number of stars on a video, he would take it down, and then later on upload a revised version of it. Oh, so he would redo the script, re-record some things, maybe tighten up the editing? No. His revisions were strange. He would usually end up just cutting random chunks out of his video or making very minor alterations. In his iconic Conker video, for example, the revision was just him zooming in a little bit on Conker's pocket tails and making that game black and white. And that's it. His Felix the Cat video just cuts off mid-sentence on every upload I can find of it.
That's kind of like Kirby. Powers are similar. You can fly over everything, except those damn rocks. They are such a pain to avoid. Octoplatypussy wuss! And it sucks.
And by God, the Super Smash Kart video. This is literally just 3 different videos he made. One on Smash Bros. Brawl, one on the Mario Kart series, and one on just general frustrations with the Mario series that he just smashed together and uploaded as its own thing.
Boost pads are useless. Could this door not be closer? Why always split screen? Why are some tracks so wide? Why do they never shut up? That Archin map looked like dicks. Peach Beach? More like Peach's Fantasy Dickland. And if Wario's humping the cart, yeah, oh yeah. Who's steering?
Was this man the first AI YouTuber? Put yourself in the shoes of someone who watched Game Dude unironically. You see he just uploaded a new video, you click on it, only to figure out it's the same thing he uploaded like 3 times already. This would be what got people to really start turning on the Game Dude, and it would end up being one of the catalysts for his downfall. During the peak of his popularity, the Game Place, a video game store in Vancouver that he frequented, would conduct an interview with Alex. Wait a minute. Vancouver? That's in Canada!
So he's a Canadian, is he? Should have seen a sign from the start.
Anyways, it was obviously a shit post given some of the questions that were asked.
She's gotta have like big tits and nice ass, and she's gotta be...
But it did show that, on top of criticism, Alex was also being hit hard by trolls. Unfortunately for him, he didn't know how to handle either. The Game Dude did not know how to take criticism, and would routinely delete comments that were negative about him on his videos. In the rare moments when he would engage with his critics, he responded like this. This was a comment that he posted under a video that was criticizing him. I was considering reading this whole thing, but I don't really think I have to. I think just the fact that he posted a novel under a video that was making fun of him should go to show he doesn't know how to handle criticism well. One of the oldest and most repeated phrases on the internet is "don't feed the trolls," meaning if someone is trolling you, don't respond. They're deliberately trying to get a reaction from you, so don't react. Game Dude didn't know this. Somewhere along the way, a rumor began to be spread that the Game Dude was a furry. He mostly reviewed games with anthro characters and would say, again, strange things.
It always focuses behind Bubsy, so you almost never see his beautiful face.
Huh. 379 results on Rule 34. You furries will really go for anything, won't you? Pop quiz! You're a YouTuber with accusations of being a furry, and someone just called you a sheep fucker. How do you respond? The correct answer? Not like this! All you gotta do is just cover up that part there, and oh, look at that, that's unfortunate. The trolls would also go after something a little bit more personal. His ego. Yes, Game Dude got quite the big head from his little YouTube show. As illustrated here in this video where he's drunk at a bar and trying to pull the I am a YouTuber card by just singing his theme song.
Some from the present, some from the past, but rest assured, they all succeed with ass. Graphics so bad, they make you wanna puke. The music's so annoying, you'll quickly hit the mute.
Alright buddy, settle down there. You're barely doing better than me. You do not have the clout to be acting like this. In that same interview with The Game Place, Alex would literally say that his goal is to replace the angry video game nerd one day.
Any game reviewer might suddenly, escalate over another, you never know, right? In my opinion, anything can happen. Like after Angry Video Game Nerd retires or something like that.
This level of ego would obviously attract trolls, not just to his Game Dude videos, but his other videos. Remember, the channel was Alexander1488 or something. He had non-Game Dude videos on there. Some are bizarre art pieces. Some are really not helping his case with the furry accusations.
Turn yourself into a talking animal.
A talking animal? What's the matter with you? Burger King.
And some are this.
I'm gonna review a game right now. Yep, right now. I am gonna review, what the hell am I gonna review? I don't know, what should I review? How about the Sonic Adventure games? Yeah, those games are fucking awesome.
Hey guys, so today we're talking about Andrew Dobson. He's the guy that drew that comic about the blue bear, what was hitting for the Power Girl cosplay. Really funny. Another strange video that got posted around this time was one of him lip-syncing Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up. Despite the meme-heavy connotation the song has, even at the time, I think he was being genuine here, which is what makes it really funny when weird shit happens, like him cutting to this random guy for 2 seconds. I'm going to assume this guy owns the boat that the Game Dude was jiving on top of, but he'd only let him use it if he was in his thirst trap video. However, this video is important, as he didn't make it just to get down. No, this was dedicated to his girlfriend, Alana, who actually appeared in a couple of videos. The two met on the dating website Tagged, and once trolls took notice of this, they tracked down Alana's profile and decided to get involved. Put on the silly music for this one. Impressive. Beautiful girl like you should have been snatched up a long time ago. Want to make out sometime this week? Question mark? Okay. Perfect. What is your number, babe? Want to come over to my house this Friday and make love? And if not Friday, when? I'm free on Friday. If you want, we can go for coffee or something. I don't go to people's houses if I've never met them before. Want to come to my house after coffee? Okay, maybe. Cool. What's your phone number? And then the phone number, which is censored. When and where do you want to meet today? What about 4 at Starbucks? Okay, what Starbucks? The one at Broadway and McDonald? Sounds good. Still want to make love at my house after? Maybe. Why maybe? Because I don't know you very well. What would I have to do? Nothing. If you acknowledge that I am the nice guy that I am after coffee, would that maybe be a yes? Yeah, I guess. Yes or for sure? For sure. Perfect. How do you feel about open relationships? They're fine sometimes. sleeping with anyone at the moment? No. How many guys have you met off-tagged? 2. What happened to them? I'm still friends with them. How many guys have you slept with in the past 4 months? 1. Why are you guys just friends now? One lives far away and the other I'd rather just be friends with. Why is that? I just don't like him as more than a friend. What did he do? Nothing, we just have different personalities. Are you good at giving blowjobs? Fucking... Come on. Are you good at giving blowjobs? I don't know. Will I be the hottest guy you've ever fucked? Oh, God. Come on. We've already read through most of it. Will I be the hottest guy you've ever fucked? No, probably not. Are you looking for a boyfriend at all? Yeah, if I find the right person. How often would you be able to hang out every week? Probably only once a week. Out of all of the guys you've slept... Oh, God. Out of all of the guys you've slept with, how many have given you an orgasm? Only 1. Babe, tonight I'll be giving you multiple orgasms. What do you think about that? That would be good. So, no feelings left for that guy you want to be just friends with? No, not really. So how many guys have you slept with that are hotter than I? Maybe 2. Have any naked pics you can send me? No, I don't do that. I have to go now. See you at 4 o'clock, babe. Bye. 4 o'clock sharp. Not a minute late, please. Bye. The same day that... Oh, hello again. You just love popping in today, buddy. You're trying to steal the spotlight now. What are you doing? There you are, you little bastard. The same day this date was scheduled, someone sent Alex to conversation. He confronted Alana at the Starbucks, and after a short argument, did what any person in his shoes would do. Broke things off, and moved on to greener pastures. Oh wait, I forgot, he's not a person, he's Canadian. Alex would go hard off the deep end after this breakup. He was already posting odd stuff before, but after this, the Game Dude series basically stopped, and he just started acting very weird. In one video, he's just recording himself walking through the streets of Vancouver before suddenly deciding to chase after a cop car for 9 minutes.
Stop the fucking car, you little fuck! Stop the car! Fuck! Fucking asshole.
This would all come to a head in a video called My Thai Confessions, which is where this story goes from, haha, this guy is crazy, to, oh god, this guy is crazy.
I have no fucking words.
This video, My Thai Confessions, broken into 4 parts, is Alex standing next to a public lake, drinking out of this bizarre object, I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be, blathering on about his relationship woes for over an hour and 40 minutes. I'm not gonna go over the whole thing beat by beat, but to break it down, and I swear to God this is simplifying it as much as possible, according to him, Alex and Alana were in an open relationship. However, after an incident at a club where they got into a fight because she was dancing with another man, he demanded it to become a traditional relationship, a closed relationship, as he puts it.
No, I see her with some fucking asshole, his arm is around her, right? I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? She ditches me to hang out with some random guy? I mean, I know we're in an open relationship, but that's insulting.
Never mind that this story literally starts with him doing the exact same thing.
A club, you know, dancing with all the girls, and then by major fluke, there's Alana. Hey, how's it going? I'm like, oh, hey, Alana. I'm dancing intimately with these girls. I'm like...
Anyways, after deciding to lock in a one-on-one relationship, Alex moved apartments to live closer to Alana. And then the chat log situation happened. In his own words, he went batshit fucking insane. And for once, I have to agree with a Canadian. Ugh, that felt weird to say. Just based on the way he talks, it's very clear Alex was enraged by this, and You know, to be fair, right, I get it. You're seeing this girl for a while and she kind of cheats on you. I get being upset. However, for one thing, based on how he starts this story, it's very clear he wasn't exactly being the most faithful himself. And for another, that does not justify what happens next. First comes the blinding rage, as Alex begins to angrily shout that, because of this, all of the times that they had sex in the past are now rape. Yes, really.
So, sexual assault? Rape? By deception?
His argument is that he would not have consented had he known about her promiscuity, and since she was lying to him, there you go. Rape. Listen, buddy, I get being cucked sucks, right? But you have to understand that there is a big difference between cuckoldry and being raped. After throwing this little tantrum, Alex clearly and quickly began to regret it, and became desperate for them to reunite. It's genuinely insane to hear someone just admit to all of the following, by the way. Lock in, bitch. He says himself that he would call her again and again and again, even after being told multiple times she does not want to speak to him.
Bat shit fucking insane. Calling. Lana doesn't want to talk to you. I just want to talk to her. I'm her boyfriend. No, you're not. You're just a friend. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm gonna fuck her tonight, buddy. As if that's gonna make me stop calling. They keep hanging up. I keep calling. Alana, like, what is going on? Just tell me, please. Just tell me what is going on. She's like, I'll call you later. Avoiding me like the fucking plague. Like, I'm fucking going fucking insane. Like, what the fuck? Right? She walks away, calling, nothing, calling, nothing.
Since they lived nearby and he knew her address, he used this to follow her around and force confrontation.
She never ran, she never vocally or physically informed me to go away. She emoted it, but that was it. I'm walking with her, right? I'm like asking questions like, why aren't you talking to me? Are we still gonna like hang out? Like, are you? I mean, she didn't even look sick, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and then she's like, oh, I'll call you later. I knew it was bullshit. She's gone forever. She killed me, and then it was as if she died, because I knew in my heart she's gone forever. I stepped in front, right? I'm like, stop, let's just talk. She's like, well, I have to go to school. Walks around me, and then I fucking break down, man. I hug her, I'm crying. I say, I love you, I'm sorry. I thought she was gonna hug me back.
One incident involved him waiting in the bushes by her front door, waiting for her to leave before jumping out and trying to talk to her. Though, he would later try to change this story to make it sound a little bit less insane. At one point, in a real pathetic display, he apparently learned her favorite song on saxophone and went to her house to try and serenade her, but she wouldn't even listen.
Alright, okay, the third time wasn't a fluke. I waited, like, around her house with the saxophone. I was like, I'm gonna fucking play a song for her, be all romantic, and then she'll talk to me, maybe she'll cry or something, I don't know. I memorized, like, her favorite song, and then I played it out in my head, like, something in a movie or, I don't know, fuck, I was all fucking, there she is, I play the sax, I fucking can't even play it, I'm so nervous. And then she walks away, and I'm like, Alana, blah, 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 buy you anything, blah, blah, blah. I grab her hand, let's just forget about it. She throws my hand away, and then she goes into like purties, and then I'm like, I'm being all embarrassing, and just so fucked, right? And then she's like, I'm gonna call the police. I grab the phone away from her, and then she's like, okay, give me back the phone, and then I'll call you today at 9 o'clock. And then, stupid me, I give her back the phone, and then she calls her mom. Then they both start walking away, and then she's like, it's over. I never want to see you again. I fucking fall down to the ground. I'm crying, you know? I say, I just want to die. She says, then die. And then it was like, now's the chance to escape. So they walk away. Like, no, fuck you. Or don't fuck you. That is fucking heartless. No, you fucking piece of shit. That is fucked up. You don't fucking do that.
He sent her letter after letter apologizing. He sold all of his old games to buy her a diamond ring. He just wouldn't stop. He was clearly obsessed with Alana.
Oh, I should have known better. It's all my fault. I'll take all the blame. Handwritten apology letter. Gave it to her in person. Sold all my games. Bought her a diamond ring. She gave it back to me. I tried everything to resolve everything, to understand everything. In order to understand everything, I had to resolve everything. Bottling fucking Satan, pretending I don't care, like I'm happy, I don't give a shit. Maintaining this persona just to resolve everything so I can understand everything, going fucking insane, man.
And like, if this happened once, maybe twice, right after they broke up while he was drunk, maybe this could be excusable. This went on for 5 months.
It's been months, like 5 fucking months. So much hurt, so much stupid. The whole situation just symbolizes how much I fucking hate this world.
Let's call this what this is. Stalking and harassment. Alex was stalking his ex-girlfriend for 5 months, doing all of this and more, and he just confessed to it in front of a lake while drinking out of a fucking object. This is also why he started to act so strange. That video of him chasing down the cop car was the result of months of paranoia, because by this point, the cops were involved, but he just kept doing it.
Police are like, yeah, I never see Alana again. Breaks my fucking heart. I see her later on and she's like...
I guess he wasn't lying when he said he's never gonna give her up. Ooh, that was a bad one. Okay, listen, right, I admit, this is fucked up. But this video is really funny. Like, the situation isn't at all. But the way he's presenting this is just so absurd, you just have to laugh at it. I already went over the insanity of just doing this at all, but there's so much stuff in this video that's just funny. There's this running gag where he yells at the crows that just keep squawking.
No fucking words. Shut up. We're in an open relationship, but that's insulting. You shut up. And I thought she was being shy. I wanted you shut that damn... You shut up.
Every time a different person walks by in this public location, he gets, like, really angry for some reason.
Oh my fucking god. Wait for the human. This dog. Going fucking insane, man. Oh no, more humans. Oh god. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh my god, not another human. No fucking privacy.
You know, buddy, if you don't want people walking in on you doing this, how about you record it somewhere not public? Or better yet, don't record it at all. He also makes a lot of interesting faces. So obviously this is insane, right? This is unhinged. And luckily for Alex, the few friends that he had left told him, hey, maybe you should take down the video where you admit to stalking your ex. And he did. And then he uploaded another video.
I'm grinding this girl at a club. By major fluke, there's Alana. She says, hey. And then I say, whoa, hey.
Hey Alexander, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Can't you see this shit's insane to all the people that are viewing what you do? You can't just post this out the blue. Oh, it's true. Just so we are absolutely clear right now, this chamber pot of a man is out in a field somewhere on his hands and knees like a baby, desperately trying to convince people he's not crazy by recording himself explaining his love life while playing with plastic dinosaur toys. This is the peak of the mountain. This is where Alex got his most batshit insane. Even somebody thinking about doing this is ridiculous. The act of actually going through with it is mind-boggling. But we're not done yet. There's one last stop in this story. As I mentioned previously, the police were involved at this point, and shortly after these videos went up, Alex was officially charged with stalking and harassment, with a court date set for judgment and sentencing. Keep in mind, these crimes are very serious and can get you put in prison for a long time. In Canada, for up to 10 years depending on the severity. Now, I'm no judge, I'm just a simple country boy, but given the fact that Alex just posted a video where in every way other than just saying it, he admits to stalking Alana for 5 months, I think Alex was in for a bad time. Just before the court case though, Alex would nuke his channel, completely terminating it, wiping his existence off the face of YouTube, except for the multiple channels that were re-uploading all of his content. Whoopsie. And it's at this point in the story, right near the finish line, where things get a little hearsay-y. There's 2 accounts of what happened next, and I'll go over both. Number 1, what Alex says happened. According to Alex, upon arriving in the courtroom, Alana was a complete mess. She ended up breaking down and running out of the courthouse before they could finish the sentencing, so the judge threw the case out. Following this, Alex, pretty much immediately, decided to leave the country in order to escape any social persecution that would come from this. After sharing this story, he just went completely radio silent to this day. Okay, now here's what actually happened. Alex went on the fucking run. Instead of actually going to the trial, Alex just fled the country. And from there, things get a lot more speculative. Some people say he just ran down into America and stayed there. Others say he went all the way down to Mexico. And some people say he went so far as to go to Mexico, hop on a plane, go to Hong Kong, and that's where he is to this day. Now, as outlandish as the idea of him fleeing the country to escape the law is, you gotta remember, he still fled the country regardless of which story is true. The only difference is whether or not he actually went to the trial. So, I choose to believe the latter, just because it makes for the perfect conclusion to this story. I guess the Mounties didn't get their man this time, you maple syrup chugging bastards. The story of the game dude is a story of ever-escalating insanity. What started off as minor petty internet drama exponentially grew out of control till we got to the point of a man committing actual crimes and needing to flee the country in order to escape consequences, regardless of which version of the ending you believe. Whether Alex did or did not actually go to trial doesn't matter. He still ruined his life over this. Over a girl cheating on him, over a bunch of trolls making fun of his YouTube videos that weren't even that popular to begin with. I guess if there was a takeaway from all of this, it's to remember to stay humble. Now there is a quick post-credits scene here, as for the briefest of moments, a twinge of life returned to the Game Dude story. In 2019, 8 years after the Game Dude went off the grid, the Alexander4488 Twitter account replied to a tweet. He's also following the I for Hong Kong Twitter account, which was started in 2019. Now that I think about it, this is probably the reason why people think he moved to Hong Kong. So at the very least, we know the guy is still alive and still out there somewhere. So I guess no one is safe. He could be anyone, even your neighbor. Can you be certain that your neighbor isn't Canadian? So yeah, that's the story of the Game Dude, and, you know, I really only have one thing left to say, and that is that this story is a fuck platypus. I'm Sir Strongman, and that was the thing.